ボを占拠。
脅威の死に
調子だ。次のラウンドに備えろ。ハーフタイム。確保開始。アルファ パッケージ接近。パッケージ接近。作戦成功だ。回収に備えろ。
命を奪うスリルは何者にも代え難い。
ブートキャンプからやり直すの。
UAB 接近。
片付けだ。軍員消失。
UAB 命令待機中。
センサーでターゲットの捕捉を発見。ミッションタイムライン 50% を確認。
エルベロス接近。
パワーレベル 5%。
UAB 強化セントリー展開。UAB 接近。
グッドエフェクト。
UAB 接近。座標を受信した。
追いつきた。
データ展開。選挙。友軍強化セントリー展開。友軍レース進行。ヘイター展開。チャーリー確保。
当たりだ。
ケルベロス接近。全地点確保。このまま守り抜け。アルファを失うぞ。
れつきだ。
ブラボーを失う。アルファ確保開始。全視点確保。持ち場を守れ。空軍ギアパッケージ。リードを失う。空軍 UAV 接近。ラウンド終了まであとわずかだ。この調子だぞ。遊軍 UAV 接近。C を占拠された。
楽しませてもらうぞ。
CDP は何にも屈しない。
タッコム、パーティーは終わった。再配置を希望する。
少しはガッツがあるようだ。
払うものあるのか。なら相手してやる。また来たのか。何が欲しい。よし、キーの解読は終わった。おい、周りの奴らがジロジロ見てるぞ。見ろ、よく見ろって。どうした、嬉しくないのか。しかめっ面しやがって。終わりは終わりだ。
Yeah. What else could you expect?
I mean, this is kind of the point we brought up, but I mentioned how I wanted to see how Y6 could potentially try to play this, and I said triple stacking, sending 4 to the hard point. It just did not matter. 228 to 16 is one of the biggest differences in scores I've seen. I think the one time I saw in the North American CWL was Cloud9 versus Rise Nation, Stronghold Hardpoint. I think Rise wound up winning 250 to 30.
All right, well, let's actually move on to the Search and Destroy, since that's what we're seeing
Well,
right
this one
now.
gets closer, right?
It does get a little bit closer. I mean, it did seem like Infused had it in the bag to begin with, but it comes down to this. And this is an incredible 1v1 that goes on, because obviously, you know, they have to plant. Chucky has to plant, and he goes and gets the bomb, but he sees Marky. Marky's junkyard.
Yep.
And at that point, you're going, oh, no, Marky's in trouble. If Marky wasn't there, he might be okay, but it doesn't matter. Chucky ended up dipping in because I think Marky caught sight of him as well, and he went, and they both challenged. They both went for it. Marky come out on top.
Yeah, I think in any other sort of high intense situation, you don't see Marky be challenged like that in that last sort of situation. You play time. You know, you have the advantage point at 10 like that. So, again, it just all comes down to confidence. Infuse is ready to go. They're here to prove a point. And a situation like that, a couple seconds left, and you're taking a challenge, that means you're confident, right? It's a good attitude to have.
That's why Marky walks funny. It's some serious cojones on that guy.
Wow, all right. Let's see what you
Too
went
much
there.
information.
Yeah, you went there on that one. But it was also brought up how that round 11 was played, right? And Y6, it was something that we saw LDLC do a few times today, where they were so kind of unsure of what they wanted to do on the map, what their goal was on Fringe S&D, that there's like 35 seconds left, and they've gotten nowhere on map positioning. Next thing you know, across the next 15 seconds, everything happens. It's hectic. The bomb is down across the map. They're having to rotate back over to back alley. Marky's obviously there because he knows exactly where that objective is. Challenges that 1v1, he clutches it up, and once that happened, we were all kind of watching. We just went, okay, I think the series is done on the next map, and that's kind of how it played out.
Well, speaking of the next map, let's go into the uplink here. And as soon as it got to this one, I went, yeah, I think this is over. This is a 3-0. But we can't just say that. What actually happened?
Well, in the first few minutes, it was pretty even. I mean, that goes back to the kills that were being had. It wasn't like Y6 were being, what we see, Infused drop positive 35, positive 40 almost in that first hard point. This one was even from start to finish. I think at the end, it was a 5-kill difference between the two teams. But then Infused on that preferred side when trying to score bottom broken, they get in the setup, and you wound up turning going, uh-oh, this one could get out of hand quick. It went 2, 4, 6 within 45 seconds, and that's the potential and the scary factor of an elite team like Infused. They get that setup, their chemistry kicks in, they know what to watch out for. And it seemed like Y6, where at times they made some questionable decisions. They said 2 to wrap back, 2 to overextend. You just need a 4-hit, whatever you wind up doing in that scenario.
Exactly. Kills with drone control and map control at middle are basically worth double on a map like Breach. You can get, as soon as you get kills, you have such a clean route to the drone, whether it's through green or the top AC. You can get so many scores so quickly. You can slay all you want, but if you're always in the back foot trying to fight out of broken, it's so hard to do it, especially with a submachine gun. If you're never getting your assault rifle players escorted up towards middle, getting to the top box at all, which we very rarely saw from Y6 on that one, it's tough to score, and that's why they weren't able to get any success on it.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up here. We thought it was going to be fairly one-sided. Now, the S&D did come down close, but close is not good enough to get anywhere from this. So there we go, a 3-0 from Infused. We do have another game coming up on stream. It will be Supremacy going up against Riot. Should be a really good game, that one. We're going to go for a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, though. That game coming right up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gfinity Summer Masters. This is, of course, a CWL Challenge event. And joining me on the desk this time, I couldn't get rid of Jack, but I gained a Momo.
See, you make it sound like it's such a negative thing to have me up here. I was providing
I'm just a something. I'm a Momo.
Oh, I'm sorry, was I not clear? It is a negative thing to have you up here.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't want to give you any confusion.
Don't listen to him. Sorry.
You're the better
I'm
of the
kidding, of course. We're happy you're here.
That sounded so hollow. That sounded so hollow and fake.
That's because it was. Anyway, before we get into this game and everything else and the ripping Jack that will continue, we have another feature piece coming up. Scuff Gaming have wonderfully provided us with this, and we got to sit down and talk with Maxi.
My first Call of Duty memory when I played with the Xerox, my actual teammate now, when we were 13 years old or online on a football game, and we played COD for the first time, and I had a great feeling with the game, and I think that's where it all started. I think my transition between being an amateur player to a professional player was back in 2000.